Hello there everybody, this is Laura from Sewing Up Style. I'm here to present to you my very first gift to garments video. And so what that is that I have had several people gift me some fabrics and some other things, maybe some patterns, and I have not ever utilized them. And so I decided that 2025 I was going to start sharing with you guys the generosity that has befallen upon me and making something up out of that so that maybe you could get some inspiration out of the gifts. Sorry. So maybe you guys could get some inspiration too, and maybe and then definitely that the people that gifted me these nice things would know that I really appreciate it because I am making things out of the gifts that they gave me. So the very first gift to garment is from the first person that ever gave me a gift, which is Deb. And my friend Deb, I hope you know who I'm talking to, Deb. She gave me this lovely lace. It was a big piece of lace. I think I have a picture, so I'll put it in if you want to look at the full piece. It was about 2 feet wide and about 60 inches long. And on each end there was a nice scalloped edge, which you can see right there. And I really wanted to use the lace. It was just the most beautiful. She gave me some other things like some nylon tricot to make some slips and a really pretty piece of silk that I plan to make into a shirt maybe in the spring. But I wanted to start with Deb's presents, and she also gave me a bunch of other lace. So she gave me a lot of stuff, but this lace in particular I thought was amazing and gorgeous, and so I wanted to use it. I started looking at patterns when I got the idea to have these videos. I started looking at patterns that call for stretch lace that I have in my stash, and most of them required, they were long sleeved, or they just required more lace than what was in this particular amount that I had. And so I started trying to kind of think about other options, and I I was watching a Stray Kids video, and the leader Chan had a shirt, a long-sleeved knit shirt that had a mesh panel in it, and I thought, that would look really nice with lace. And so then I thought, well, I could just do that with the lace that Deb gave me. So that's where the idea for this shirt came from. There is not an actual pattern for this shirt. I kind of created it out of New Look 6735. So I just made the View B. There is no place to put this microphone, by the way, so I guess I could put it up here. Hold on a second, I'll put it up there. Oh, it just blends in. I should have started like that. Okay, anyway, I made View B, this one, and so what I did was I just cut out a piece of the middle and put the lace in. It's not even a lace insert. I just seriously cut it out, and then serged on the lace onto each side, and then sewed the bodice front to the bodice back just like you would any other fabric. So I just treated that, once I put the lace into the shirt front, I just treated it as a full piece, and it was, that was all. And then also for the sleeves, these are 3/4 sleeves, and I did want to have the 3/4, but I wanted to utilize more of the lace because there was still, this panel is not that much. It's like a 5-inch panel and 5-inch wide, and then I don't know, maybe 18 inches maximum that I used to go around my waist. It does not go all the way around the back. You'll see when I do the reveal photos that it is just a front panel. Oh, so I figured out that I could just cut the sleeve off above the elbow and then just finished up with the rest of the lace, utilizing the scalloped edge of the lace ends, the ends of the lace, utilizing that as the finished edge for the sleeve. I made a size 16, And when it got time to sew the side seams, I only did a 1/4 inch on the side seams. It seemed like it would be way too tight if I did a 5/8 inch seam, and at least tighter. It would have been tighter than what I wanted it to be. I mean, I'm trying to do better about not feeling too uncomfortable with tighter clothing, but it would have been too tight. It would have just not, I would not have been able to wear it, quite honestly. The way they have you construct this is that they actually have you sew the sleeve seam, and then sew the shoulders and the sides, and then insert the sleeve into the arm side. And I did not do that. What I did was I sewed the shoulder seams, put in the neckband as they say to. By the way, I took off a good 2 inches off of this neckband between cutting it down by 1.5 inches and then doing a 5/8 inch seam to sew it together. I ended up taking a good 2 inches off, and it still, I mean, it fit perfectly. You can see it just is really, it lays nice and flat, and then I top stitched it, of course, to keep it laying down. Let's see if you can, oop, never mind. Never mind. Let me think. The way I constructed it is that I just did the shoulder seams, and then I did the neck, and then I laid the shirt out flat, put the arms on flat, sewed the sewed this part of the shirt together, and then did the side seam from the bottom to the end. And I did go from the bottom to the end on both sides because I did not want to start with the lace and then end up having the serger chew the lace. So it worked out perfectly. Everything fit together really nicely. I cannot say anything bad about the pattern, just that I think it's kind of strange. I had to stretch it a little bit to fit, but they have you do gathering stitches, and I'm like, why would you do that? It didn't even make sense to me. So yeah, it's a very easy shirt. I mean, it's not complicated in the least. So why don't we go to the reveal? The only complication I had with the lace panel was that, you know, on Chan's shirt, they have the panel up higher because, of course, they don't have to worry about any chest issues. And so for me, I started the panel, you know, below chest level, high rib cage, probably. You can kind of see right here. And then I made a 5-inch panel, and I thought it would be okay, but actually when I wear pants, it comes up higher. And so let me kind of come back. Nope, you can't see. Nope, I'm going to have to do a reveal. So it comes up and it cuts off or cuts out the panel. It makes it so that it doesn't look as nice. So I found my skirt that is in the reveal, and it sits low enough on my hips that the full panel is revealed. But I did put on some pants so I can do a reveal for you with a pair of pants that is like waist high. These are probably high-waisted. That pencil skirt that I made for Discovering Denim Duos would actually probably be really nice. I thought about trying on wearing maybe a black camisole or something underneath, but I might do that to wear to work. I just didn't figure you wanted to see this like a gazillion different ways. I guess this is a really simple video. It was easy. I'm very happy with the lace. I'm happy with the way it turned out. I think it looks really nice. And I guess I have a question for you guys. What do you think? What do you think of the shirt? What do you think about the panel? What do you think about Would you do something like that? Would you put a panel in somewhere? If you are interested in sewing with lace, but you don't really want to try to go Rambo and just try it out yourself, there are these patterns that are, you know, have lace incorporated into them, and so stretch lace. So there's some ideas for you if you are thinking you might want to try something out. What have you sewn up this last week? It's been actually 2 weeks since I last touched base with you over here. In those 2 weeks, have you done anything that you're excited about? Have you learned anything? Have you had any new techniques or anything like that? I would be interested to know, so please put it down in the comments. Yeah, I guess that's it. I will be doing my live stream on Sunday, so if you want to stop by and see how the suit coat is progressing, and have some conversation, and I don't know, just spend some time with other people, sewists and Stray Kids fans alike, please stop by. Otherwise, I will just see you next week. I have something in mind, so I'm not going to tell you about it, but it's going to be a little different, a little experimental. So I hope that you will, if you're not subscribed, subscribe so that you can kind of check in and see what that looks like. And if you are subscribed, I hope that you will join me next week, because I don't know, it's risky. It's kind of risky to me, but I'm excited to try out something new. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate you, and I will just see you next week. Thank you. Bye.